Just Poddin. Do 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 do. Just Poddin. Do 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 do. Where a podcast is just a podcast. Where a podcast is just a podcast with Ashley, Tequila. We're just podding. Do 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 do. Yeah.
What up, 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 everybody? It's your girl Ashley.
And Tequila.
And we are Just Poddin. Welcome back to another episode of the Just Poddin podcast, where a podcast is just a podcast. We are your hosts, and we are back with episode 5.
Oh my God. Yes.
We did it, Tequila. We did it, child. We did it. Yes, episode 50. Okay, we're going to give ourselves a pat on the back because if y'all been riding with us from the beginning, y'all already know. We done had to take some time off, but we got here. Okay, we still here, and we still going to be bringing y'all some episodes. So I'm super excited about 50. Episode 50, and that's on that. But with all that being said, y'all know what y'all got to do. Y'all got to grab y'all headphones, y'all drinks, clink, clink, and let's just pop.
Oh, I don't have a drink today, y'all.
You ain't got a drink today. Well, I'm just drinking some Moscato. Nothing new.
Yeah, my drink. I do have a drink, but I didn't feel like going to get it in the car. I left it in the car. So
I left a drink in the car too. Because when it comes to a drink, I'ma have it.
I'm happy. And let me just say this. Period. So how was your weekend, or 2 weeks, really?
Yes, it's been a minute since we've potted. This week has been going by like a little, honey, it just flew by, okay? Flew in, but fly out. But it's been a really good week. Last week was an amazing week. It was the week of Thanksgiving. I also celebrated some birthdays with my nieces. They're born back to back. Well, not back to back. They're some years apart, but their birthdays are in the same week. So we celebrated, some life. And of course, Thanksgiving. And Thanksgiving turned out to be good. Like, as you get older and you don't have like your own family, you like the single person, holidays kind of be feeling kind of blah or whatever. But at least they do for me. But I guess I don't say blah, but they just don't feel like they did as when you were growing up your childhood, because you do things like quite differently and things. But it turned out really good. I cooked again this year, and y'all, I made my turkey. I made one last year, but this year, y'all, I got it down to a T. I'm so excited. It tasted amazing. I was really, really proud of myself. Okay, so if y'all have not seen my turkey, make sure y'all go follow your girl at Ashley Danielle 1. For the people that's listening, it's on the screen for those who are watching on YouTube. But y'all go see my turkey, okay?
Tell them what else you made.
Oh, I also made potato salad.
No, that ain't. You know what I want you to say. Keep going.
Oh, okay. I made potato salad, Stovetop Kisses recipe. I also made her stuffing as well. So you already know those were on fire or sopped up, as she would say. I also made collard greens. That's like a mix of two people's recipes, honestly. What else did I make? Y'all, I really just be wanting the sides for Thanksgiving.
You ain't say the one I'm waiting.
So y'all a sides people, or are y'all like the meat?
I'm everything, all of the above.
On Thanksgiving? Okay. And of course, I don't think this is what you want to hear, but I made sweet potato pie. I didn't make pecan pie.
No, she made cranberry sauce, y'all. What black?
Oh! So are y'all showing that when somebody? So when I show y'all Thanksgiving, I'm bringing y'all my homemade cranberry sauce. Okay, y'all gonna be looking at me crazy, but I'm telling y'all, it tastes so much better than the canned stuff. Y'all just gotta try it. Y'all gotta try it.
Drop that in the comments. Tell her black folk don't do that.
Shoot, white people don't do it either, girl. I don't see
Yes, they do. They do both, but they do cranberry sauce.
So y'all listen. Next, I'm gonna make it in a way y'all ain't even gonna know. Y'all gonna know because usually it be coming in the little roll.
I just say you're gonna know. I'm not eating it either way. So
you don't eat cranberry sauce, right?
Have at it. Because that's one thing I'm not putting on my plate.
I just want y'all to try it, okay? I just want y'all to
I don't like cranberries, so
for the people that do like cranberries, I want y'all to try it. What else is on my Thanksgiving plate? Corn on the cob. So apparently when I was little, of course, you know, they teach y'all that's like one of the things they had for Thanksgiving. So I used to always ask my mom why we never have corn when that was like a staple thing that the Indians and the Pilgrims shared. And so ever since then, we make corn for me.
I know people make corn pudding or corn casserole.
Oh, no, I've never had it for Thanksgiving. I was gonna say I think I know I've had that before, but not on Thanksgiving.
Never had no corn on the cob on Thanksgiving. And we trying to follow them traditions.
Huh?
We trying to.
I know, and I told my mom this year. I was like, "Girl, now that I'm grown, we ain't got to follow that no more." But we make it because you know we have little kids and they don't always eat the collard greens because we got my nephew. Let's talk about
whatever.
It. He's not related to me. Like that boy ain't got no type of taste buds. Like he does not eat anything. Like we be like, "Sir, what do you like?" What the youngest one of the family be willing to try everything, okay? Everything, but he don't be wanting to try nothing. So I think we make it now because we got like the little kids, so to make sure they have a vegetable or something like that on their plate, they eat corn, which corn really ain't even a vegetable. So, but I think that was it. Cornbread. What about you?
My Thanksgiving was good. My past 2 weeks have been fine. I ain't cooked nothing. So there's that. I actually did make some potato salad, but I made that when I got back to Charlotte to eat because we had some leftover ham. So I was like, oh, I need me to make me some potato salad. Yeah, I was making potato salad at 9:30 at night. As soon as I got back, I'm like, what am I doing? But
it was good.
Yeah, it's all gone. Hell, it was gone yesterday. So yeah, I didn't eat nothing. I mean, I didn't cook nothing, but I ate good other than the dressing because the dressing is not my aunt's dressing. Like, I love my aunt. I don't like all them other kind of, stuffing, if you want to call it that, but we call it dressing where I'm from. I don't know where Ashley from, but we call it dressing. So the only kind of dressing I like is my aunt's cornbread dressing. Like, I don't like nobody else. It don't matter what you do. I'm not going to like it. So she didn't make hers, but she making it for Christmas. So stay tuned. I'm going to be so excited. So, but everything else was amazing. My best friend cooked, y'all. She cooked everything. I ain't even about to name. But shout out to her turkey because she's still one of the only people I know that's still baking, honey. And guess what? It tastes better than fried turkey. I promise you. It's the only baked turkey that I like. Because I used to grew up thinking I hated turkey. No, it's dry. I don't know what my family was over there doing up in that oven, but it was dry. Every time, no matter where I went, who house we at, who family, friends, the turkey is dry. Christine get her turkey. Juice is just flowing out. I'm like, well, what were we doing wrong? So, I mean, fried turkey I love. So, my family.
Fried turkey is good, yes.
Fried turkey, of course, we got that down to a T. So, I mean, my family, I'll eat their turkey now. But coming up, I'm a ham girl. Give me the ham because we know that's gonna taste the same. It's not gonna be no different. So I was excited about her turkey. I wasn't thinking about that all month, to be honest. And that's
pretty much it. I'm all turkeyed out though, girl. I ended up making a turkey salad.
I want some more turkey
with the leftovers. So I ended up making a turkey salad.
Cause y'all know chicken salad or like a green salad?
No, like chicken salad.
Oh, okay. How was that? It was good.
It was good. So
I heard people doing that, but I never had it before.
Yeah, me too. But I was on the phone with Sharita, and her mom was like, "Yeah, she about to take the turkey and make a turkey salad." I was like, "Oh, I can do that," because of course my parents they don't eat meat, so I couldn't just leave all.
And you made that big ass turkey for nothing for a little bit of people.
So,
so how it tastes? Good?
Yeah, no, it was really good. It was really juicy. I got everything down to I think a T. I was excited. I was like, it was better because the last one I burned for sure. I definitely burned.
Not burned.
It was toasty, but the inside was still good. But this one it definitely tastes a whole lot better. So I really like how I think I'm gonna keep making it like that because you can switch up the seasonings and flavors with the turkey. But I think I'm gonna just stick to what I know now that I got it. But I ended up using the turkey. I made a turkey salad and then I made a turkey soup. But girl, why I brought the soup home and I must have didn't put no broth in the soup, so now it's just turkey pasta. Like, it's this big old bowl of just about like, girl, I went in there. So I got these cute.
Well, how was it ever soup when you put it in the
bowl? It was soup. So what happened was I had too much. So I made some for like my niece and my nephew to eat because they be like in the drink broth or whatever. So I made it first. I put some in them, but I guess when I was scooping my noodles out, putting them in the bowl, I guess I should have remembered to pour some of the broth, but I thought I was getting enough broth.
Oh yeah,
and I didn't do that. So when I poured all of theirs into their bowl for them to stay down there, it was more broth in theirs, I guess. Well, I'm assuming because I don't have no broth. I got like a little bottom, and the rest of the thing is like this big old bowl of pasta. But nonetheless, it's still been good. So
girl, get you some chicken broth and
pour it. So she said, just get you some more broth and pour it on there. And I said, it's honestly fine because I'm trying not to spend no money tequila. That's really what it is.
Broth is $1 and some change.
But I'm trying, girl. If I go in the store, that means I'm gonna pick up more stuff because, like,
I had to go have it for pickup and having them bring it to you.
Oh, that is smart. So I did because I went into Dollar General the other day, and how I come out Dollar General just pick it up. They had the cutest little pumpkins, and they were only like $2 because they were on sale. I done picked up all these pumpkins, and I said, "What am I doing?" I said, "Let me get out of this store." I just came in here for some soap because the soap I had was breaking me out. So just a whole mess. But I was gonna start my workout journey, didn't do that. And then why I see Kira? Why I see Kira talk about don't wait. Well, I know it's things that y'all need to do, that y'all are saying that y'all need to start. Don't wait till the first of the year. I said, Kira, you talking to me, girl, because I was supposed to start to go in that gym. And did I go? No, absolutely not.
Yeah, me. Of course I did it. But we know that.
But that's all I really got going on for these past 2 weeks. But they've been good.
Okay, well, moving on, I guess, to the what is it? Get it off your chest. So I have one.
Okay.
And it started on Facebook, and I should have known because every time I see a post, y'all, I feel like I can tell whether it comes from Facebook or Twitter because y'all be real ignorant on Facebook a lot of times. I mean, don't get me wrong, Twitter has its moments, but it's just a different type of ignorant, I guess. So Facebook, somebody posted, or either, I don't know who posted it, where they got the picture from, but somebody posted their son in their little play kitchen set, and somebody gonna comment saying, "Oh, my son not getting no kitchen set, blah, 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 blah." So this started a whole debate on whether you should buy your son's kitchen sets or not. Why does it matter? Like, y'all make everything gay or straight. I swear. How is your son getting a kitchen set for Christmas or whenever and playing with a kitchen set making him any kind of way? Like, and if it did, who cares? Like, I don't understand what y'all problem is. Like, y'all be out here sexualizing toys. Let the damn kids play. Like, it's a fucking toy. I'm not understanding. I don't get it. Like, it was this huge debate, and then it made it to Twitter, and then people was just like, like people, I seen one person literally say, like, I'm willing to die on this hill. Like, boys do not need kitchen sets. And then I seen a girl post. She said something like, I wouldn't buy my son a kitchen set just like I wouldn't buy my daughter a tool set. What? First of all, if they go to daycare, they're playing in the kitchen. They're playing in the kitchen. I know.
Or kindergarten or pre-K.
What are you talking about? And my thing is, most chefs in the world are men.
Or men.
So what are we even saying?
Are y'all saying these chefs are gay? Like what?
Why can't boys cook? Because I'm sure your raggedy ass baby daddy,
if he had a kitchen set, maybe he'd know.
Yeah, he in there making oodles and noodles. So what are you saying? You need a kitchen to make oodles and noodles as well. So what are we talking about? Like, get your ass off of y'all soapboxes saying this dumb ass shit. Like, why can't y'all
I just can't believe people still saying dumb stuff like this.
It's like, just when I think the next, because it was some young people, some Gen Zers too participating, and I'm like, just when I think the generation after us got a little bit more sense with some stuff,
and don't.
A little bit more forward. And these people, this is why I firmly believe, and nobody can change my mind, everybody don't need to have kids. Everybody does not deserve kids. I'm sorry. I do apologize. No, I'm not. Actually, I'm not sorry. Because some of y'all ignorant ass mindsets do not need to be bringing these ignorant ass people, well, making them ignorant ass people as well. Because look at what people are producing. Ignorance. It's ridiculous. But
yeah, I saw the same thread and I was like, what are y'all talking about? Like,
and it was going on for days. I'm like, why are we still talking about this?
Like, how I just don't get it. Like, how? And honestly, the craziest thing is, like, kids' mindsets don't even go there. Like, it's the adults that be putting, our fear or insecurities or what the people are gonna say on kids. Like, kids don't even think about stuff like that. So, like, it just hates me to hear, like, that's how people were talking about this child. Like, this child is happy. Like, I'm gonna give my child whatever makes him happy, or makes her happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if they want a kitchen set, they can have a kitchen set. And honestly, if y'all was educated, y'all would know that the kitchen sets were made to really kind of help promote teaching those lifestyle skills.
They talking about he should have got a grill set. I was like, what? Are they both not cooking?
Yes. They're the same thing. So what? And girl, you can have a tool set too. I have a whole tool set as a female.
Right, because when you live in, who else gonna do it? Single males and single females. Even married couples are in a relationship.
Have tools that, like, I want more tools. Like, I'm probably gonna be the one in the house that's gonna have the tools.
That's what I'm saying. Like, people grow up differently. Maybe some people don't know how to do stuff with a tool set.
And think about all those women that do the DIYs and all, those YouTubes. Like, what are y'all saying? Like, those women be making great things and they have a whole tool belt on. So what are y'all talking about?
They don't fucking know. I don't know. It was just exhausting to see how people think. And honestly, I'm not surprised.
That's the sad part.
Y'all are annoying.
That's really the sad part, Tequila. It's just like you said, every time you think we're moving forward, things are becoming progressive. It's just like, here we go. Y'all saying some dumb stuff.
Yeah, so that was it. And also, well, I'll save it. I'll save that for another day because nothing really happened. It's just been on my spirit, but I'll just save it.
No, girl, say it.
No.
Oh, okay.
So, do you have one?
No, I don't have no get it off the chest, honestly.
Okay.
So I'll just tag along with you on that one.
Moving on to the hot tops. Shout out to the read. But I don't want to talk about nothing. I don't want to talk about nothing going on in the in the blog. Nothing really. I mean, it's been so long. Like I feel like when we miss a week, stuff might have happened last week that I wanted to talk about. But then it just be so old, y'all. Stuff just be moving so fast, and then I'm just like, what's the point of talking about it now? But no, I don't have nothing. Mm-mm.
The only thing that I have is I feel like everybody's talking about is Will Smith's books coming out, and all of like the headlines are coming out from his book and things of that nature. So that was really the only thing.
Well, I can talk about Will and Jada as a whole. I don't even know if I said it here, but I do want them to leave us alone. I do want that. I understand you have a red table to promote and a book to promote, but I'm just tired. I don't care. I don't even care. And I love Will Smith. And I like Jada a little bit, but I just want them to leave us alone at this point. Like, I'm tired. How you go 20 years?
Don't say nothing.
Letting all these rumors just speculate. And now 2021 was the year where y'all was like, well, really 2020. It's really August Alcina fall. Because even I'm trying to think back because it started with the red tabletop. Mm-hmm. And even before the whole thing came out with August, like Jada would say stuff, here and there about her and Will, but nothing to this magnitude. I swear it seemed like something every week or every other week. August, I've seen it drop that T on us, baby, and it's been hell ever since for us with this relationship. If this is what marriage is, baby, I don't want it. It's stressful.
They just letting it all hang out.
Oh, I was miserable. I'm not about to be miserable, and not even for periods of a time. Like, this is long times of being miserable. That's why I'm like, maybe marriage ain't for me, because guess who ain't about to be miserable? Me. I know we gonna have bad days, but miserable, that's a strong word.
Yeah, miserable is definitely like, okay, that's the point of when it's like, okay, I need to check out of this. So the fact that they're still together, it's like, girl, like what?
Then y'all having all these side relationships and side this and side that. I mean, whatever works for you, fine. But what are the kids is grown? Like, we rich. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? And I know Will is tired of hearing, because I know Will been fed up for years, and I'm sure Jada has too. Because I'm not saying Will is perfect, but why do we always have to hear about Tupac every single year, y'all, from Jada? I knew that got to him. I remember him saying that on the Breakfast Club, that he was a little intimidated by Tupac and all that, and that used to get on him. Like, what is Will doing to you, Jada, where you have to continuously talk about this man in the way that you do? Like,
or what is he not doing? Because she does talk about him a lot, and it's like, girl.
But they never did nothing. Her and Tupac, they never was really together, never had any sexual contact or all that. I don't know, Jada.
It don't sound like it. The more and more you talk about it, like I can see the first couple of times you talk about him. Okay,
Tupac been dead for how long?
Child, since we was kids.
I know, at least 25 years.
So I'm like, child,
25 years.
And I mean, and then the way she talks about him, like she talks about him like heavy, like, girl, I don't know. Like, listen, like I've been asking all my friends, what is love? What is love? Like, tell me what is love, because it really be having people doing some crazy things. That's all I got to say. And I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I be thinking I want to experience it for real, but I don't know. I
mean, I feel like I feel like, I don't know. I don't be wanting to speak too soon, but I just feel like ain't no amount of love that would make me do certain things. I don't care what.
That's how I feel too, Tequila. That's really how I feel. And I really feel like I don't know. Like, I just don't have, I mean, because I left jobs, definitely obviously left relationships. So, like, left my hometown. I just feel like I have the leaving spirit.
I don't love jobs, Ashley.
That's true. That's true.
Don't nobody. Well, around here we did.
We did. But I'm just like, I just don't understand. I just really don't understand. So I just need all the people that are in love, relationships, marriages, partnerships, commitments, whatever y'all want to call it. Let me know. What is love? What is love?
And let me just say this. When it come to leaving, I'ma leave. Okay? Period.
To the left, to the left. Listen.
I don't.
Okay. That's a question that needs to be answered. Okay. We need to get somebody on here that can talk to it because.
Well, we know what love is. I mean, I feel like we know what love is. But I think
I do have to feel like I have my own definition of it.
Yeah, I think people have their own definition, and I don't know. I don't follow the definition y'all out here following, I guess. But anyway.
But yeah, shout out to a book. I don't know. Maybe it'll be because I do like reading people's memoirs, so maybe it'll be one that I'll read. I don't know though, because I feel like there've been so many headlines or so many people talking about it. But we will see. But I do think it was a little bit of just like publicity for the book and obviously the movie that's coming out. What's the movie called? Him being Venus and Serena's father.
Oh, King Richard, girl, that's out. I done seen it.
Oh, I ain't seen it yet. I forgot. I knew it came out. Huh?
I was gonna talk about it. Yeah, but that ain't nothing. I ain't promoting that because he out here talking about he used to have sex so much throwing up. That ain't promoting that movie.
I think it's promoting. I think that's promoting the book.
I don't think they promoting that movie. Not with all this crazy stuff. No.
Well, I mean, I feel like it's happening around the same time. I know he's been doing photos.
They've been talking about crazy stuff forever. All the crazy stuff he's talking about is in the book. So he's promoting the book. I don't think he's promoting the movie.
The movie with foolishness.
Because he's promoted movies his whole career, and I ain't never heard of none of this shit before.
Well, it is okay. Well, I definitely gotta watch the movie. So I guess child, we could get into it, honey. We can get into our movies and television because clearly we don't have nothing else for pop to the culture or our hot topics or whatever the segment is called, y'all. But really quickly, just giving a quick shout out to all of our listenerships, whether you guys are listening on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Anchor. We appreciate you. If you guys want to know more about our podcast and know that our sponsor is always Anchor, and y'all can visit us at anchor.fm/justpoddin. And to find out more information about our podcast, you can leave us voicemails there. You can also email us at justpoddinpodcast@gmail.com. Also, special shout out to our YouTube viewership. Yes, we see y'all coming over the Himalayas. We see the views. And Tequila, please let everybody know how they can become a part of the Just Poddin family.
Y'all already know wherever you are watching or listening at, drop down in them comments, leave us a quick note, let us know how we're doing, or just comment on the episodes you are listening to. We love the feedback. We like the interaction. So go ahead and drop them comments. Also, rate us 5 stars. Wherever you're listening, if you're on YouTube, give us a thumbs up and subscribe.
She a 5-star chick. Hey, she a 5-star.
So old. That's so old.
They see my song. Alrighty. So yes, let's get into these movies and television shows that we have been watching. Anything new that you wanna, put us on to?
No, I got too much stuff to be picking up something new. I don't think King Richard, I did watch King Richard. Oh, I was supposed to watch The Harder They Fall. Didn't watch it. But King Richard was a good movie. I think Venus did a great job. The kids did a great job. Y'all know I don't say that often. But I think everybody did good. Yeah, so there's that. And then I mean, maybe I watched a movie. No, I don't know. I know I don't have no new shows because, baby, I can't even keep up with the ones I got.
Right.
So,
and some new ones that came back, and I still done felt still lost.
What?
I think Didn't Power come back?
Oh yeah, Tyreek and them. That came back.
Last week. I'm only episode behind.
2.
Okay, so I'm gonna watch that tonight.
Child, and let's talk about Power. I'm not gonna talk about the show in a sense, but I just want to say, with Power Book 2 Ghost, I'm enjoying it, but why is Mary J. Blige's character so rude all the time? Like, she always mad, y'all. Like, and I get you have your moods and everything, but literally every scene, she's not happy. She's not smiling. I have never seen her smile. Her daughter or her sons will say one thing and she's snapping at them like, "Oh, mama,
you gotta know the game."
No, not even that. It's just, "Oh, mama, I'm about to go get some water out the fridge." "What you getting water for?" I'm like, what? Why are we doing this? Like, calm down. But I'm trying to. I don't know what's gonna happen this season, y'all. Everything is just up in the air. Like, I literally don't know what's gonna happen. It's a lot going on already.
Are you enjoying it though? Has the first 2 episodes been good?
Yeah, they've been cool. I like it.
Okay.
I like it. It's just,
I'll probably be texting. Might be like, well, no, I'm not, because you'll be watching the game.
so let me see what else we don't watch together. Oh, Married at First Sight. Real quick. Married at First Sight.
Yes, tell me, because I've been seeing the stuff.
Girl.
They're to be like, dang, we ain't potted because.
Yeah, the finale, the reunion, where the reunion came on, because I think we talked about the finale maybe. And Mirla just fooled the fuck out of everybody. Do you hear me? People hated her in the beginning, then they grew to love her, then now they hate her again. Let me tell you something. So Mila and Gil, they had decided to stay together at the wedding. Stay married. And so when the reunion came, they weren't together. And we also found out that Gil actually makes more money than Mirla, which I didn't understand because I thought we was fighting about finances during the season, but whatever. And he said 2 weeks after they filmed the finale, she woke up one day and was like, she don't want to be with him. Nothing happened. He said he had just sold all of his stuff so they could move in together, like sold everything. And she said, "Oh, I don't want to be with you." And then she didn't deny it. She never disputed what he was saying. So I'm assuming that's true. And she was just like, "Oh, I was just never attracted to him." Mirla, stop fucking lying, because if you weren't attracted to him, you already said it takes you a long time to open up. It takes you. So I get it. Like, I understand. I relate to her in that sense. So if you're kissing and having sex with this man, there's no way that you're not attracted to
him, right?
Anymore. Especially 2 weeks after decision day. So you was attracted 2 weeks ago, but now you're not attracted. It's just not making sense. And nothing drastic happened. Like, nothing happened at all to our knowledge. It was just weird. And then Johnny and Bao, Johnny gets on my nerve because apparently Mirla and Johnny are best friends now, and it's weird. I'm like, I wouldn't even put y'all together to be even associates, let alone besties. Zach and Michaela, I'm so done. They both crazy. I'm sorry. Both of y'all have issues. Michaela says one thing and then doesn't want to follow what she says, or she must forget, and then she does a whole nother thing. I don't know what's wrong with her. Zach is a gaslighter. Like, Zach also doesn't understand how he doesn't make sense. Like, he'll sit up there and say something. Like, on decision day, for instance, he's like, "Oh, I love Michaela. Like, she's like one of the best people I've ever met next to my mom. Like, she's just this wonderful person." And then they're not married. They said, "No, I don't want to stay together." But then after decision day, she moved in for like a week. And so the guy was like, "Do you not see how this is bad signal?" I mean, And he was like, "No, what don't y'all get?" What don't we get?
What you get?
You are stringing this girl along. You don't want to be with her, but you want to have sex with her. Like,
yeah.
He'll be like, no, I want a divorce, but I want to see how we can work it out. But that's what he be saying. So I'm like, and then you mad because she acting crazy. You ain't making sense. So Rachel and Jose, they stayed married, then they broke up. Now they back together, but they still living in separate houses. They're not gonna make it. That's the only couple that made it. They're not gonna make it. Throw the whole season away. And then Brett and Ryan ain't even worth talking about. They didn't like each other from the beginning. So, yeah, Bao and Zach, the Asian girl and the black guy, started dating after the show. And as of a couple of days ago, apparently they've broken up because he was cheating on her with all kinds of women. So, yeah, Zach, Michaela was the problem.
Who was the black girl?
Michaela.
Okay, Michaela.
So that it's just been crazy. Like, I'm happy that season is over because honestly, I didn't even watch the finale all the way. Like, I was just watching the clips.
Because I saw that the black dude had got up and walked out because they was, so how do you feel about such and such and hanging out and going?
Oh, that's Gil. No, that's Mila. I would have Gil should have left because Gil is literally heartbroken that Mila left him for dead after he done sold out his stuff, and then after 2 weeks, so then because Johnny and Mila was over there like like giggling and shit. Gil, he had already cried once on the show. Like, he was just like, what the fuck am I still doing here, basically? So he left. I would have left too.
Yeah.
He probably ain't even want to come to the whole process, but everybody gonna be in Gil DM, so Gil will be just fine. Honey, take that ring off.
Yeah.
And
I can
hop in them DMs.
Writing that man DMs.
Hop in your DMs, Gil, and you will be just fine, okay? But yeah, that's it. And then I don't know.
I don't think what else did I watch?
Okay, so you watched Our Kind of People. You caught up this week too?
Oh
my God. I'm holding us back. Okay, well, we can kind of talk about what's going on. Well, I don't forgot. I don't even know.
So
what's happening? We could just talk about it. What happened?
You got to the one where he's in the hospital?
Who in the hospital? Papa Pope?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay. I don't think I can go back that no further.
And then I thought I left. Oh, you know what? I wasn't even thinking about Thanksgiving week. I missed the whole thing. Last week, I must have not watched last week either.
So yeah, but he's in the hospital. Oh, so you don't? Yeah, girl, you missed a lot.
Okay, well, moving on to Queens.
Queens.
Okay, I just want to talk about what I want to talk about. I don't want to talk about Queens. We'll come back. Y'all ain't watching it anyway. Y'all make sure y'all watch it before it get canceled. And so let's just hop on to the hot tickies. Okay, the hot items that we here for. Bump all these other shows. Not that we, I respect.
No, those are shows.
But I'm just not caught up, and I'm just not in the mood to talk about it. But which one to do first, Insecure or Ready to Love?
Ready to Love.
Okay. Baby, they got Sean the fuck out of there. Do you hear me? Yeah, okay, so we got to talk about it. We got to talk about it. Oh, no, they missed a week. So we only got to talk about 1 week, really.
Yeah.
Because we talked about when Courtney left. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about the dates. So first, it started off, y'all, this week, the men are meeting the girls' friends.
Period.
So the first lady we see is Sabrina. Mm-hmm. Now Sabrina brought all her friends. Y'all,
all her friends. Talk about a whole room.
It was like 5 of them.
Two couches full. Like, girl, that's too many friends.
I was like, 5?
That was too many friends, Tequila. Like, y'all not even really dating.
3 is doing too much. Like, it need to be 2 to me, but 3 max.
3
max.
Baby, she had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Y'all, she had too many friends.
I was like, what? So then they had like Walter. Of course, they was gonna like Walter because Walter's cute.
Yeah,
Walter's
Walter's
attractive.
cute, he's smooth, he's
And
attractive.
also, Sabrina didn't tell them any negative information.
Negative, yes. Fact.
So Walter's interview went fine, and so here comes Sean, y'all. Here comes Sean. She didn't already, but this is what made me mad about Sabrina, because she told her friends that he said that he might come around one day and be like, "Oh, I didn't want to lead you on," or make her feel like she was led on or something. Or he didn't want to. What did he say? He didn't want to.
He set it up wrong.
No, what I'm trying to say, what she said, he said, because he did say what she said. Basically, like, he don't want to get down the line and then realize that he was just stringing her along or whatever. But that was in reference to the kids, because he wants kids and she does not. She left that out. So I'm like, girl, what was
you left out that important piece of information of why he said what he said. Now he did, and he even said, I think in the confessionals, the episode before, that he said it wrong, which he did.
No, he didn't. But y'all need to comprehend. That man did not say it wrong. Sabrina took it wrong. He did not say anything wrong. That's why he said it wrong, because she dumb as hell.
Because she took it wrong. But in the end, it was definitely to him saying, like, I like you, but you don't want to have kids. And I guess he's up in the air, like he wants kids one day, he don't want kids.
No, Sean wants kids.
He on the fence.
He's trying to confirm. He's not on the fence. He wants kids.
He wants kids. That's how I took it too. He was, but I guess this past up now he's trying to say he either or. Like, I'm like, sir, pick a side. You want kids, then you're right. You really shouldn't be talking to Sabrina. And I get that y'all might have like a cool connection, but she seems very much like that chapter of her life has already passed. I mean, he definitely could still. The great thing is that she does already have a daughter, so he could be an amazing bonus dad. So if he's willing to, I guess, I don't want to say settle. If that's, a good compromising deal, then then yes. But he didn't say that. He didn't say, there just needs to be a kid in the household. He made it very clear that he actually wants the woman he gets with to actually, carry his child. So.
Okay, so he walks in, and so all that, Sabrina left all that out, just making her friends not like him. He walked in, I don't know what he got on, like, he just did not look presentable to me. And
he showed up like it was a cookout. Like, he's talking about we got to play cards.
Well, honestly, to his defense, he probably didn't expect it to be set up like this. Like, he probably, because he did bring cards, like you said, like, he was ready to chill and they was ready for an interrogation. So one thing I will note, now, mind you, I'm commenting on the show. I have watched the interview, like an hour-long interview with Sean, and he explained everything, and everything made sense to me, what he was saying. So my views are different after I watched the interview, but y'all didn't watch the interview, so I'm going to talk about what happened on the show. Okay. So Claire Huxtable. Why do men think they want a Claire Huxtable and they're not a Cliff Huxtable is what I don't understand. How you want on the show, I wish I didn't watch that interview with him because he explained this as well. But on the show, it's like, we don't know what you do for a living. You don't have a job. You don't do nothing. And all of a sudden, you want a Claire Huxtable because you want her to come in and pay all the bills. Claire wasn't paying them bills. Cliff what? What are we saying? And then tell me, oh, well, are you going to provide? Well, I can take care of a bill or two.
Why does he keep saying that? Sir, you are 40 plus. You know good and well saying you can take care of a bill or two is not the right answer. Cut it out.
So this is what happened, y'all. So apparently he said he was a provider. They cut that out. And that bill or two he was like, I was joking. He was like, it was set up because he said something like a whole bunch of stuff right before he said that. And he also explained that he did put a job title to it, it's like mass media something, but they didn't put that. He said he explained all the jobs he has, but they edited it out. And I believe him because he said he live in downtown DC, baby, and ain't no way in hell you single living in downtown DC and you ain't got no job or making some kind of money. Because, but he said he do all kind of stuff. He's an actor. He's a writer. He does voiceovers. He's I said writer. He does all kind of, he started naming all kind of stuff. And he was like, I don't know. Just because he doesn't have the traditional job doesn't mean that he's not employed. And I said, okay, Sean, well, that's fine. But on the show, you looked raggedy. You looked raggedy as hell. And he also looked better on the interview. I was like, Sean looks okay. Because on the show, I was like, ew, I don't know what.
On the show too. He looked raggedy on the show too.
But that's good. Like two different people. I was like,
that's good to know. That's good to know because I was wondering how someone was saying he was looking cute. I'm like, girl, are we seeing the same person?
That's what I was like on the interview. I was like,
okay, good to know. That's a good note. Thank you. We needed that because baby, Sean was not giving nothing on there ready to love. Okay. Yes, but yes, exactly. He was really just set up really wrong. And honestly, I figured Sean probably explained some of those answers a lot better, and it was a lot editing. I was like, dang. But it was like, you set this man up. You led with, oh, he said this, and there's some red flags.
You lied on that man.
But so, of course,
home anyway, though.
Of course, after meeting this great guy, you know what I'm saying, or somebody you didn't say nothing bad about and did kind of hold his own, of course he's gonna come off as the lesser of the two.
And why is he meeting her friends anyway? They been on one day.
To Tequila, listen, how you felt about that? I mean, obviously it was too many people, but it was like they didn't even have like no juice, no water. Like maybe they did, but it just was like he just walked in like we knew you already. Like no, there was like everybody else. They're out in the outing. There's a drink in the hand. It was like
right. We cooped up in this damn interrogation room with no beverages, no food, no nothing.
Y'all, that's what it felt. It literally felt like she invited her friends over just to like ask these men questions.
And I also said that this was a couple days after their first date. So it wasn't even
it wasn't gonna be, yeah.
So anyway, so moving on. I'll talk about Sabrina a little bit later. So moving on to I don't know who next. We can go to Mumin.
Okay.
Mumin, why is Walter there? You and Walter do not have any kind of connection. Y'all met at that park. And I didn't see any sparks, but whatever. Walter didn't even know what he was walking in on because he walking in on Dante. Dante got baby mama's Mumin. No. And then her friend was not being straight up at all. Soon as she would have told me he had three baby mamas and 3 kids, baby, you don't have no kids. So you're going to be baby mama number 4. No. We're not doing that. Talking about, oh, I love kids. Yeah, the kids ain't the problem. It's them baby mamas. Talking about, we for the most part, we got a good relationship. No, y'all don't. Not when you say for the most part.
For the most part. And so you have 3.
No. So that was just a waste of time. Frank, Ashley Lips, and Sydney, the new girl, went out. I don't know if that was her makeup rubbed off on his lips, but his lips was very bad.
Even noticed. I gotta go watch it.
It was bad when he was in his confession. I was like, now production is wrong for that. They got on my damn nerve with that. Maybe it was her makeup. Maybe it was her makeup, but I was watching. I'm like, why is his lips?
Baby, what was that about, baby? She was acting like they was together.
I think they done went out before. I think because they know each other from the nightlife, or they flirted before, or like, because man, why is you all up on this man and y'all ain't? And I don't like Frank. I just want to say it's something about Frank. Mark my words, y'all. Mark my words. It's something about Frank.
Frank is for the nightlife. Frank is for the streets.
I don't even know if he's for the streets, but it's just something about.
He comes off like they said, very already rehearsed answers.
It's like he just give you what he wants you to hear. Like it don't seem genuine to me at all. Like it's something about him that I'm not getting a good feeling, y'all. I'm just not. I'm watching the way he moved, and I got my eye on him. I really do. So Sydney just trying to stay on the show at this point, I think, because Frank. But I mean, they do know each other, so maybe they just didn't have.
I think she might really like him. I think she might really like him.
Out why? I don't see it.
I don't see it.
The friends ain't see it either.
But she's so young and so pretty. I'm like, girl, you should have men falling over you.
She probably do, but you still got to choose your man. Women still choose the men.
Yeah,
It's just
well, don't
he's
choose
so.
Frank. Don't choose Frank.
So
Zoom in. What's her name?
ooh,
Something with a Z, ain't it? No, we already did. You mean
Mumin.
Human?
Mumin or Mumin. No, I want to go to. I know who left. I'm just trying to see.
Zadia. That's her
I'm
name.
trying to see who I want to talk about first.
Oh,
But yeah, I guess we can talk about that. Well, I'm gonna talk about her a little bit later as well. Zadia,
you went on a date with?
exactly.
That girl is
Her two
boring.
people are what?
That girl is boring, Tequila.
I
Like,
don't think she's boring. I just feel like, well, we're gonna get to her a little bit later.
well, it's the show. I think it's just the show.
No, I don't think it's a show. They show her enough, but I feel like was she when I who was her second person? Because Dante, was it Dante? Did Dante go out on two? Or Naeem?
Yes, that's him.
Naeem, her
This is
person.
the other dude.
Yeah. Moving on. Her and Naeem, whatever. And so, okay, we can talk about Camille and Cornelius. Child, Camille is a liar at this point because y'all, Cornelius is waiting for marriage. Camille was all on board. She was shaming Courtney for liking to have sex and expressing her sexuality. Her friends show up. Camille like, yeah, he waiting for marriage. And you okay with that? How you gonna do that? How you gonna do that? Like she just
Listen, y'all. But if I go on the show,
hold on. But then she was like, I know I like to test the equipment before I, lock it down. So I'm like, but when Courtney said the same thing, you literally shamed her. So she just a fucking liar at this point.
she's probably going home this week. And Cornelius probably should have went home this week and gave old buddy.
It should have been a double elimination.
Okay, because first of all, her friends made her look bad. Like how you going on a date? You supposed to get interrogated. You asking the questions, and they saying not so good things about you. Now I get after he leave, her friends are like, okay, I see you're all into this guy, but what's different? Because you was all into number one and number two at the altar, and then you ran away.
They was going in on her ass.
But they was going in on her while he was there. And I was like, oh, your friends must have had too many drinks or something. And they were unsure about
I think that's just how they are. I don't even think it was liquor involved.
And they were just unsure about the dude. They were like, we don't see it.
Because he's too nice.
And she walked overnight. She walked overnight and did all this stuff.
Yeah, maybe. I think well, we'll talk about who we think going home later. So and then the hot commodity, honey, Phil had 3 dates. God damn.
You expect that? I didn't expect it.
Phil came and snuck up into everything. Well, I remember I knew Tasia had to connect with somebody, and she threw Phil that her and Phil had a little connection in one of the previous episodes. So I wasn't that surprised because we all knew Aisha and Shiloh was gonna have a friend's date. And Tasia had to get it with somebody. So yeah,
she had to invite somebody on the date.
And I don't know, Tasia probably going home because we'll leave. But so Phil and Aisha date. First of all, let me just say he dressed different for everybody. Like it was just weird. But I think him and Aisha are cool.
The more of the match, right?
No.
Oh.
You think they're more of a match?
I think they're more of a match, but I really haven't seen him with Shiloh. Even though he says
I'm just going based off these dates right now.
Oh, yeah, I think they're more of a match. I think, or maybe it was just her comfortable. She was just super comfortable with him, so I feel like that's what I was giving off of.
Yeah, she comfortable with him. She's
comfortable with
him, but he ain't feeling the same. I don't think so. Me personally, I see them as friends. I think Phil is just a nice,
and maybe that's what it is.
Person, and I don't see any type of chemistry. I don't see anything between them other than strictly friends. Him and Tessia, they're not even gonna be friends. Like, I don't even know why we're here right now. I don't even remember what any of the friends said. But Phil handled everything good because he didn't give no top. He just said, "Oh yeah, she's up there. Yep, she's definitely up there." I like it, Phil. I like how you handled yourself and all the dates. I think you did a great job. Shiloh, I just feel like, even though I don't see like the huge connection, I just can see them being together, just fitting together to me more than anybody else. So, but I don't know. I just feel like we are so close and we don't have no staple couple.
No real connection.
And I know we've been complaining all the other seasons. Like,
I need to date the couple, date the girls. Listen, these men been dating them, okay?
The women too. So yeah, so then we get down to the decision with Uncle Tommy, and it's a little tension.
Hot. Okay.
You could cut it with a knife. Cut it with a knife.
Them girls came in ready to fire it off.
But so everybody explaining who they taught, who not. Camille about to have an aneurysm because they think Cornelius is in the bottom. She making all these freaking faces, like, and y'all know I make faces all the time, but her faces were very childish, like Nan and a boo like faces. Like, ma'am, you are 40. What are you doing? So then they wait till Uncle Tommy leave to get out of pocket. That's what happened.
That's when it got good.
So what you think about the whole showdown? It came out of nowhere. I'm like,
I thought the show was over. I'm over here on my phone, like, okay, they about to see no baddie.
I knew it went over because remember they showed the preview that it was gonna be some crazy stuff.
Baby, wasn't ready. I missed that. I missed the preview. I was not prepared, Tequila. Like, when that TV came back on and I saw them going back and forth, I said, "Oh, wait a minute." I was more attentive.
What do you think? What was going on?
Listen, I'm not mad. It's Zadia, right? She the one that's saying she ain't shrinking. She got a list. She don't have a list. I'm like, girl, do what you want to do. Like, I'm not mad at her.
Did she say that we need to start shrinking?
I thought that was Tessia.
She said it too.
Oh, okay. I must have missed that. That's where all the heat was coming from. Okay.
Well, I don't know if she said whether she. Let me not, because I'm not 100% sure, but whether she said it or not. Oh my!
I was confused because at first I was really confused at, like, because they said it all started, I guess, because they didn't know Phil went on all the dates. So then when they announced, yes, shit.
She know. I think Shiloh might have known too, but she didn't say nothing out.
She didn't say nothing.
Tessia ain't no girl, because he not feeling you. He don't care.
So she said. So that's when she came and she was like, "Oh, we need to start shrinking these lists and narrowing it down."
Well, first Aisha said. So it started with Aisha, because Aisha was like, "Yeah, I knew," because she was, and then Tessia was like, "I didn't." And Aisha was like, "Well, I feel like I was just trying to let him stretch. You know, it's a process. Let him stretch." And then Tessia was like, "No, we need to be shrinking." And then Aisha was like, "Okay, yeah, that too." So it was all good. It was fine.
Yes. So I thought it was good.
But then something happened in between, and then Zadia all of a sudden
was like, they were like, "Well, who are you thinking? Who is your person?" And then she was like, "Well, I have two, and I'm not gonna narrow it down until I'm ready."
And Aisha was like, "Well," I think she was like, "Well, how are you gonna tell us to shrink if you have a list?"
Yeah. And they was like, then she kept saying
shrink.
Yeah, so then she kept saying she don't have a list. She's like, "I don't have a list. I don't have a list." And she was like, "Girl, 1 and 2 is a list.
You have a list." Nobody has more than 2 though. So if you telling me to shrink, I'm shrinking off of 2 too. Really?
Yeah.
So
right. And I mean, 2, I think is okay. Like, 2 is okay. I can see if you like had 3, 4, 5, you dating everybody.
I feel Zadia had an attitude and I ain't like it. And then Sydney, Her ass come on. Well, I think you guys are getting to know me. And then Sabrina made a face. And all
Sabrina made a face, and Zadia gonna laugh like, girl, what?
It's very childish. And she was like, okay, girl. How you mad at her for saying, okay, girl, when you started it? The girl just trying to say that she's new, which I get her point of view. Like, no, like, it's going to be more dates because I'm new. Yes. Like, what are you saying? My name is Zadia. Oh, yeah. Girl.
And I mean, right, but it's okay for you to kiki after I make a comment.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
You must have missed something because
so you was being disrespectful first. So if you felt like I was being disrespectful for not calling you by your name, then you was being disrespectful first. Exactly. So I think the apology needs to come from your end.
But one thing about Aisha, that day I said,
New York,
you ain't backing down, baby. I said, Zadia, you done met your man. All of them really tested. It wasn't backing out, and Sydney wasn't backing out. I said, I love to see it. Don't let these girls run you over. Zadia, it must have been something we missed. Had to be because Zadia is real funny to me.
Because it must have been something. It was something.
Because it's like, I get it. Like, if you have two at this time, fine. I get it. But if she said we need to start shrinking, you can't be left out of that. You got to start shrinking too. If she the one that brought it up, I don't know. It was just an attitude. It was just real weird, weird energy.
Yeah, I didn't like how she was just being rude. And I feel like she could have just made her comment. And like I said, like it must have been something we missed because I would have just been like, that's it. Like y'all can do what y'all want to do, and
right. And also, Nadia and Camille are friends. I think they knew each other before the show, so that says a lot. I'll just leave it there. So
Cornelius, right. So that had threw me off.
So Cornelius and what's his name? Sean are in the bottom, y'all. We already told y'all Sean went home, but Cornelius talked to Zadia. And all of a sudden he talking about it was Camille and Zadia. Girl, I mean, Cornelius, what are you talking about?
No, it's the other girl. It's the other girl that's waiting for marriage.
Men, they need to go on a date.
Why? That's who we should have said. Now that would have made more sense to me.
I didn't see Cornelius talking to nobody.
Ain't Cornelius.
Why are you talking about the other person you was talking to went home talking about, oh, it was such a no, it wasn't. It was just Camille. It's
right. Awesome. You ain't never said Zadia name, and now you know Zadia, and she's talking about
his name is what I'm saying. Nobody. So if he would have named anybody, I would have been like, when? You're scared of Camille.
Exactly. And even you talk about I just don't want nothing. I gotta move carefully. Why you got to move carefully, sir?
I like Cornelius. I really do, but he need to be gone. This week.
He needs to go home. Why are y'all keeping him here?
Next week it's gonna be Tessia is gonna go home. But I think next week Cornelius is gonna start branching out and dating other people. I didn't see the preview, so I don't know. But hopefully he go on a date with men, maybe, and or maybe they just not attracted to each other. That maybe that's why they didn't go out. But he need to do something because him and Camille are you're at the end of your rope because we're tired.
And Camille need to go home too. Camille gonna go home next. And that's fine. Y'all need to go home. I mean, I hate that.
I don't know. I can't go too far out because the show switch up too much. I don't know who's gonna go home up until just 1 week. I can only do 1 week because stuff be changing up.
I don't know.
But
I don't know who else you think gonna be in the bottom with Tessia.
It might be Camille because she not the dudes don't like her.
The dudes don't like her.
She's gonna be in the bottom again. They might send her home, but I think Tessia.
It'll be crazy if they put. I can see Sydney also being down there because she really don't have no connections neither.
No, but none of them have multiple connections.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of them do.
But I thought Frank's main connection was Aisha.
That's when did that happen when they stopped liking each other? I'm tired of this show not showing us what's going on. Just give us more episodes.
Listen, this is a show that we need the extended episodes.
I feel like the season need to be long because now I probably wouldn't want to watch a 2-hour episode, but The season just need to be longer so they don't have to rush and cut everything out. Instead of y'all doing 2 seasons a year, do 1 season. Like
with more episodes.
Yeah, like
we missing a lot of stuff that they cutting out of editing.
Cause I'm like, we start bringing out Easter go. They about to get it in the photo booth, honey, and then that was it, literally.
And upset that she had another person. She was going on another date when she went on a date with Sean. So when you
after that episode, her, that was it.
I don't know. Like a couple episodes ago.
I don't
know. So okay, well that's that with Ready to Love.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
What?
You want to talk about Love on Stage?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Insecure.
Yeah.
I can't. One, y'all. It's ending in like 3 more episodes.
3? No, it ain't. Isn't it like?
I thought it was episode 7.
No, I thought it was like 4 more. Maybe I'm about to look it up.
Okay. Either way, y'all, I just cannot with this show about to end. So we are 2 episodes behind.
Well, so that was episode 6.
Okay. So we're gonna start with episode 5.
Yeah, surviving. Okay.
Surviving.
When Molly's, well, I want to say this, y'all. So I've been trying not to say it because I hold Insecure dearly to my heart and I love it. But I'm starting to feel like everybody else about this season moving a little bit. I don't know if it's slow, but it's something ain't right. I've been trying to hold off my feelings and like, no, y'all, it's Insecure. But last episode, I was like, maybe it's because I don't see it going in a direction, and I know it's purposefully because they don't want us to know what's happening. Because I feel like in previous seasons, it was like you could tell it was like days.
You kind of tell where it's going,
like, or days or weeks. Like it's like, oh, it's just a new day. It's the next day, or it's the next week. Like I don't know.
It's like huge gaps.
Yeah, maybe that's what's throwing me off.
It's huge gaps in time. Mm-hmm.
But what I'm gonna do? Watch it anyway.
Right.
So, but I did hear that these last 4 episodes are gonna be intense. So, are really good. So we gonna see. But anyway, go ahead. I just wanted to say
that. So this was the episode that Molly's mother gets in the. Y'all already know it's gonna be spoilers.
Yeah,
gets in the hospital, goes to the hospital. So it starts off with Molly. She is riding some man's face, honey. Okay. Sounds like a really good time. And then after she's finished, her phone buzzes, and I'm assuming it's a family member. And they're telling that her mother had a heart attack. So next scene, we see that she's in a hospital, and they're in the waiting room trying to, go in and see her mom. And of course, in Insecure fashion, they have to bring a little comedy because this is a comedy show. So when the doctor shows up, they basically tell her, like, this is it. Like, your mom y'all need to start saying your goodbyes. And so they're like, wait, what? Like, we thought it was just about heart attack. Like, what's going on? They show up to the doggone hospital red room, and it's the wrong person. So they over here trying to tell the doctor, and he's like,
"What's funny? It's funny."
They over here trying to tell the doctor, like, no, this is really not such and such. She's talking about, oh, wait. So then, of course, the right doctor comes in and tells, like, bringing the right family, and they're like, respectfully, like, sorry. And then they go see the mom, and she's in a hospital bed. Of course, I see Molly kind of, I don't know. This is like it's a shocker. It's a shocker for Molly. So she sees that her dad is, obviously he's heard this is his wife laying in the hospital bed. She's in like a mild coma. And so she asked to be put on the emergency contact list because she doesn't think her dad can handle it. And it's really like, girl, I don't know. Like, I don't know if Molly is handling it.
But I think that is only right because I think she's handling it and her dad can't do it. Like, I just feel like that happens a lot with the kids. And of course, like, men don't be knowing what to ask or what to do. So she's only girl. So I'm not surprised at all.
Mm-hmm. I will say though, I saw a lot of growth in this because like Molly is not her focus isn't work, like it's her mom. And y'all know before, like her parents were trying to get their will and everything together. So all of this is like a huge scare, for Molly. And of course, she feels like now there's so much she hasn't said to her mom. So we'll come back to Molly, but I then it goes to Issa and Nathan. They hugged up in the bed together. Or well, no, Nathan's coming in bringing her coffee or whatever in the morning, and they're looking all coupled up, looking all lovey-dovey or whatever. Tequila is not feeling it. But it was looking real cute. I was like, okay. Of course, I'm starting to realize Nathan is awkward too, just like Lawrence was awkward. So I can see the quirkiness.
I don't think Lawrence and Nathan are awkward together. I think he's awkward like Issa.
You think Nathan's awkward like Issa?
Yeah, like he be trying to play it off, but I think they both have like kind of similar sense of humors.
Right, me too. So they do this whole jokey back and forth thing about, they're gonna spend the day together. But of course, when she calls Molly and hears that Molly's mom is in the hospital, of course Issa goes straight over to the hospital. And it's cool, like Tequila. They go through this whole moment of, her, she's asking Molly if she needs anything, and Molly's like, I'm good. And Issa's like, girl, you want to change your clothes, because clearly Molly's still in the little freakum dress she had on last night. And she offers, and she's like, yes, like I do need to change the clothes. So Issa and Molly change clothes. And this was a really cool moment. Because it lets me know, I feel like, I was kind of nervous going into this season, like what to expect with their friendship. And I feel like their friendship is back to normal. What you think?
I've been thought it was back to normal.
Okay. Yeah, I think their friendship is back to normal. So I'm good. I don't feel like I had no more worries about that. I think their friendship is definitely on track.
Yeah, I've been thought it was back to normal because I don't know. After they got robbed, I was like, oh, they back.
Yeah.
And stuff. But also their back to normal is falling out. Like they fall out. So if they happen to fall out or something happens, like that's
their normal.
What they be doing. Like so.
Yes. So Issa leaves to go get the clothes. Now she's back in the car with Nathan. And they head back over to get some clothes from Molly's apartment. And Issa's trying to find something in the closet, honey, hospital chic. And Nathan's just kind of looking around the apartment. He's like, oh, there's a dog here. And Issa's like, oh, yeah, that does live here. And so he offers, like, should you feed it? Should you take it at a walk? And finally, Issa's like, cool, yes, we'll take it for a walk. So as they're taking the dog for a walk, Issa had, I guess previously earlier, she texts her mom and let her mom like, hey, I'm just thinking about you. We need to hang out more. So her mom actually FaceTimes her. And they talking, and she's talking about, I'm going to come over for Sunday. We're going to have book club on Sundays. So that was a really cute moment. And actually, she sees Nathan walking in the background. And she's talking about, Issa, who that is? Is that your boyfriend? And he comes over and he's like, yes, it is. And Issa's like, kind of like, oh, okay, cool. And then I think he actually talks to her mom on the phone for a little bit. What did you have to say?
I didn't understand why that was such a big moment. Like, didn't y'all already establish that y'all were boyfriend and girlfriend? Like,
yes, I think it's a big moment because they keep saying they're gonna take it slow.
Y'all are not. I don't like it. Like you just y'all on the damn rooftop. I mean the hilltop. last episode talking about, oh, I want to make it work. Oh, I want to be with you. I choose you. When you say stuff like that, it's a relationship. Then y'all waking up together, like spending the day together, like
y'all together,
if
right?
it's the
So
first
maybe
time he said it, then it's just like, okay, but it was just like a, oh my God. Like, I was like, the fuck? I didn't understand. But anyway.
So they're making it a big deal. And the dog goes missing, of course. The dog goes missing. So now they on this chase hunt looking for Flavor Flav, which is the dog's name. They're trying to find a dog. They have this whole, like, I guess, get to know each other moment while they're finding
not
the dog.
really looking for that damn dog. They're not looking at all. And if I was Molly and I knew this happened, I would be pissed.
Yes.
Issa
was not looking for that dog.
That dog is expensive, and that is a dog. Like, that is Molly, your best friend's dog. If I lost Remy, I would be about to cry. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, they did not
Issa
get
on the phone. Yes, Issa was on the phone trying to buy a new dog. Like, she was hopeless at all. Like, she didn't know what
funds to buy that dog.
Right. And she didn't know what to do with this dog. So, like, thankfully, y'all, the dog does come back. They wait at, like, the apartment complex, and the dog does come back, thankfully. But Issa, child, she did not care, honestly. So they do go back at the hospital.
You missed the point.
I missed the whole part. What I missed?
When they was on the bench.
Oh, yes.
A very important part.
So when the dog comes back, you guys, Issa's just talking, you know, expressing her thoughts, and she says, "This is why I love you." Like, and honestly, Issa could have just played it off to me. Like, she could have been like, I don't know. She could have played it off.
She should have played it off. If that's how she feels, why play it off?
But that's obviously how she feels. Like, she meant it. I think it caught her off guard too. But Nathan just leans over and kisses her. He doesn't say it back, which I guess is a big deal. I mean,
it's absolutely a big deal, because if I tell you I love you and you don't say it back, I'm asking. Now, I've been on the other end where I haven't said it.
I guess that's the side that I'm coming
But if I say it, I'm gonna need. I mean, because I've been questioned too of why I didn't say it back, or am I gonna say it back, or whatever. So I'm gonna be like,
you gonna question right there, or you gonna wait a little bit?
I'm gonna be like, damn, you don't let me. It's cool, but because all Nathan had to do was say, aren't we taking this slow? Because that's another reason why I didn't understand the boyfriend thing. Like, you're saying I love you for the first time, but you shocked he calling himself your boyfriend? Like, it wasn't making sense. But yeah, I would have said something.
Yeah, I mean, it is a lot. I mean, because Issa done gone from crying in this boy's mouth to, like, you know, full blown night day together. She choosing him to saying I love you. It does feel like a lot. But I don't know, child. Like I said, I don't know what love is in that type of sense of really being with somebody. So they go back to the hospital. She's trying to, of course, console her friend. And you know, she's being there for Molly. You know, she's doing what a best friend's supposed to do, really, at this sense. So I think that was really all the highlights.
Yeah, but at the end, Issa saw Lawrence and Contessa with the baby.
Oh, yes. So
and then we left.
She goes to get coffee and she sees Lawrence and Contessa. All right, you take the next episode, girl.
Okay, so the next episode starts off with Issa seeing Lawrence and Contessa, and she actually walks over there. And Contessa was like, do you want to hold the baby? And Issa was like, oh my God, what? Like, sure. Holds the baby, and then she throws the baby across the room and says, fuck them kids. And first of all, I knew it was I knew it was about to be a dream as soon as she started walking over there. I was like, oh. I was said, no, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
So
I was like, this is weird. This was a bad cut from the thing because clearly they walked off in the previous episode, like clear as day.
So I was like, yeah, so that happened. And then I don't know, I just want to talk about, I don't really want to go scene by scene. I just want to talk about hit the big things. And if I miss something, then let me know. So let me just talk about Issa and Nathan. Baby, Issa and Nathan. Okay, so first Nathan done took somebody haircut. Y'all know he a barber. And he done took somebody else person to do their haircut. But the guy was getting upset because the other barber was late. So Nathan was like, I'll take the heat. Like, I know it's gonna be a problem, but I'll do it. Later on, the barber finds out, and basically they get into it, and he just making fun of his bipolarism. Like, he's just like, "With your bipolar ass," which was not cool at all. So now Nathan is feeling some type of way or whatever. Also, before Issa and Nathan were having sex, the beginning of the episode, and she's trying to get him to say I love you, y'all. She's really trying. It was so awkward for me. It was like, girl,
it was
because
like,
even
girl,
if you say it, it's not gonna mean
it's not real because it's in the middle of sex.
Like, what are we doing? Issa, stop. So
was going so hard at she was like, you love me, you love this, say it. What? Like, it was so I was like, oh my God, Issa, why?
It was a lot. And so they're doing that. Also with Issa, she went to this I don't know, some kind of event, and she was trying to get the block some more business, y'all. And the people knew who the block was. That's her business, but they knew it from negative reasons for Crenshaw. With Crenshaw, y'all remember at the pool, the beach day, Crenshaw was tweeting about her negatively, saying she ain't for the people. Basically, she ain't black, down for the black people, all that. So they like, oh no, we can't work with you. Like, girl, you ain't for us. So then she meets up with Crenshaw, honey, and he ain't having it. She trying to smooth it over. He not having it. They ain't left with nothing resolved. I was like,
I was taking my brownies back. It was dry anyway. Whatever you said.
She done tried to make brownies for this man. He was like, no, I'm about to start this clothing line. And basically, it was a diss at her.
I was like, dang.
Yes, integrity, like, bitch, you don't have it. So they didn't figure nothing out, y'all. So at this point, I think that's most of the things that happened with Issa and Nathan. So at this point, Issa and Nathan they're both having a bad day. Or they're both having bad times, I'll say. So when they come together, it's just bad again. Like Nathan says, off the barbershop, then he's like, I just feel like LA ain't the place for me. I'm thinking about leaving. Issa was like, what?
Nigga, did you not just hear me? I say I love you.
I was like, I see both sides. Because it's like, Nathan, we just got back together. Like, I ain't said I wanted to tie down roots here. Like, I'm trying to leave. But on Issa's side, it's like, damn, we just got back together and you're not even going to consult with me? Like, you feeling like this? You like, oh, I just think I'm about to leave.
It's just a bad day. Like, you go to the extreme of you want to up and move back to Houston.
Yeah, so, but you left Houston for a reason, Nathan. So what are we saying?
And clearly you're doing much better,
Yeah, so, but I think Nathan has just been feeling like this for a while. And I just think that there was the icing on the cake, maybe. So him and Issa get in an argument, and they just, neither one of them are budging. They just like, whatever. So what you think gonna happen with them?
I mean, I know they're gonna break up. Yeah, I don't know if it's.
I never thought.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be together. But I don't know if it's gonna be next episode. But the breakup, I think this is just leading up to the breakup. Hopefully they can remain good. Hopefully they can remain friends because they do work well as friends. But I don't know, because I think after the beach episode, I really did see like Nathan really, really like her. So
Nathan being like, I don't know how you didn't see that.
Bro, I just didn't know if it was like a real, like he really liked her And I
Because
don't
she
know.
is the reason that they weren't together. Like, if it wasn't for Lawrence, they would have been together. They would have got back together.
Yeah.
But because even when they were just friends and she was helping him move and all that, I'm like, you could clearly see this man like you. Like,
Now let's see. If this wasn't a show, I think they could make it work. Like if this was a show and this was like real life, I think honestly, she probably should just stay with Nathan. Like I know this, I just feel like this is just a little rough patch.
I think Issa needs to be alone. If this was real life, she don't need to be with nobody we done met.
But clearly but Nathan gonna need some therapy because that's a lot to try to deal with on your own. So I just think he needs.
Yeah, well, I'm making it. I don't know. I don't know why I think he's in therapy.
Oh, he could be. Yeah, he could be.
I don't know. Hopefully, I hope so. So, okay, let's get to Molly, baby, because she had an episode. You hear me? So Molly's
okay.
Mom is still in the hospital, unconscious. Unfortunately, she is still suffering from her stroke. And but Molly is back to work. She is out of town. She is with her colleagues at a hotel, at a restaurant. I think they start off at a restaurant or a little lounge area.
Like a little loungy bar.
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, I just really thought y'all didn't like me," and they was like, "We did it."
You did.
But I just love how they were able to laugh and talk. It wasn't uncomfortable no more. Like Molly is in, like she's with the in crew.
The in crew of the
first start working, it's just like you kind of like the outsider, and it's just like, you know, it is what it is. But then like now she's like meshing with everybody, like she's a part of the team. So I really love that for her. So they had some drinks or whatever, and next thing you know, Molly wakes up. She don't remember nothing from the night before, y'all. She found a watch in her bed.
Listen, that got to be the worst. That got to be.
You're on a work trip, baby girl. A work trip.
When you with your co-workers and you get out of pocket, it is like, dang it, what was I thinking? That is the worst.
So then they go down for breakfast. So she go down for breakfast and she brings the watch. She was like, whose is this? And Torian, y'all, the one that she used to go back and forth with, was like, oh, that's mine. And she was like, did we and he was like, no. First of all, would you have asked? I would not have asked that.
Everybody, girl, that was not no whisper. That was not no whisper.
No, it wasn't meant for a whisper, but why is she asking it?
That was too forward in front of everybody.
And then, because they was like, wait, you don't remember? Because she was like, how did your watch get in my bed? And they was like, wait, you don't remember last night? They had videos of her, y'all. She was dancing, twerking, drunk. I said, girl, this is bad.
It's the video of
her friend. What did they pretend to be her friend to test her?
Right. That's what all I could think. And I was like, oh, this is bad. This is no. Like, no. I don't know. Hopefully it was just, co-worker fun. But
well, I have a hot take.
Girl, give it to me. But I was nervous because I'm like, I would have been like, can you delete the videos? Like that ain't cool. Right. We at work.
Yeah, I have a hot take, and I think Torian is lying. I think they did do something. Because how does your watch?
Yeah, because he never really explained it, did he?
Get in my bed. Like, this is my thing. If somebody is if I have a drunk coworker that I'm trying to help back to the room, I'm getting you to your room and I'm leaving. I don't know how you get into the bed. You just gonna sleep on this floor, on this couch.
No, she said he took the watch. She took it off him.
I don't think so.
She put it in her purse. Yes. He made reference to it and I don't know. She took it so he could stop and put it in the purse.
The watch was in her bed. So if she put it in the purse, how would it get to the bed?
I think that's why everything had fallen out of her purse. That's what they
were.
Bed?
Why does she have, but nothing else? There's only
remember had like them Skittles, that candy.
Oh, okay. You're right.
So I think that's what they're saying. So
but the video did not show her taking his watch.
That's my thing. I was like, usually when that's a story like that, it's like, oh, see, we're playing this game or this happened. But it's still like, why y'all got these videos? I mean, I guess like to show me in the morning, but now we can delete these videos. Like, I'm trying to get into my coworker phone and delete the videos. That's
maybe Torian is not lying, but I'm like, no, y'all did something. something had to be done. But anyway, so then she had a presentation with Torian, and her phone is not on Do Not Disturb, which, girl, what? Her phone is buzzing. It's her brother. So she's distracted. Torian had to take over and basically come to her rescue. And afterwards, Torian was like, "What's going on? Like, I had to carry the damn thing." And she finally opened up and told him what's going on. He was human. Y'all know Torian acting like he a machine and don't have no feelings, but he was like, "No, I went through the same thing." He was very understanding. Like, Molly, you need to take time for your family. Like, work is work. And it was just given like they was trying to start some romantic vibes.
And it's been there the entire time.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
I've always said they need to end up together. I've always said that.
Well, I didn't like it before, but now that I see his human side, because I didn't like Torian, but this episode I was like, oh yeah, he cool. So yes, and they had a little hug, a little long lingering hug, honey, and
twice.
Yeah, so it's giving a time and a place.
You brought a little bag back to the hotel or to the room.
Yeah, they about to have sex and they about to be together. And also her mom woke up, y'all. The brother FaceTime and her mom woke up. Unfortunately, I think her mom is gonna pass away.
Mm-hmm. Somebody's got to die.
Yeah, I really do feel like that. But is that it? I think that was the main.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, her and Torian, they look like they're about to hook up. Your mom is up. Molly,
so
Nathan.
I am excited for next episode because the girls are back, y'all. The girls are back together and they having like a sleepover, looks like, and it's about to be a whole bunch of fun. Like, I'm ready for that.
Yes, honey. We got Tiffany, we got Kelly, Issa, and Molly.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that. But that's it.
That was it. Hopefully we see Crenshaw, because Kofi is just too fine not to be seen in these episodes or this show. Yeah. So hopefully we see him some more as well, which I'm sure we will. But yes, y'all not watching Insecure. I don't know what y'all doing, okay? All right, Tequila. Well, we kind of already talked about food, unless you have something else that you want to.
I just have one thing. So, Tuesday, I went to the store. I was in Target, and I was like, "Oh, let me get some eggnog." Y'all, they had the Southern Comfort eggnog brand that I don't like. It got to be the vanilla spice one. That regular one, I don't like it. So I wasn't getting that, and they had a whole line of them, y'all. It was filled. I said, nobody wants this.
Stop making it.
Right. And then it was like, because everything else was empty next to it, but that one, the whole line was filled up to the back, to like the stock. So then they only had one other flavor. It had 3 left. And it was the Target brand, y'all. So I was like, I said, I got to try because I really wanted some more eggnog because I had finished my other one. And I took a sip. It's not as thick as I would like it to be, but I took a sip and I was like, oh, it's not bad. Baby, I done had 2 cups in one sit. And I said, no, this is actually all right with me. It's all right with me. So Target, shout out to you because you're definitely.
Y'all got some good eggnog. Okay, I got to look for it next time I go into Target, which I know I will be doing.
Definitely better than that Southern Comfort. So,
oh baby, I think was that the one I bought and I just threw it out. I turned it into
the black little carton. The vanilla spice one is good though. Like the Southern Comfort vanilla spice flavor is good, but that regular one, I don't know what y'all was in there doing. But
oh well, I don't know if you like ginger snap cookies. You like ginger snap cookies, gingerbread, ginger snap.
No. They okay. I ain't had them in a long time. I don't buy them though.
Listen, Oreo. I don't know what y'all got.
Ginger snap. Now I might like an Oreo food now. Wait a minute.
Y'all gotta stop. It's the gingerbread Oreo cookie. And you only can get them at Target. I ain't seen them no place else but Target.
Girl, they had that Captain Crunch popcorn in there. I said, look at this. I put it back though. I ain't get it.
So they got the gingerbread cookies, and of course it's Oreo, so you gotta have filling. I think it's like peppermint flavor icing.
Oh,
But you really,
I don't
but
like
I don't like peppermint neither. But I said, let me just try it. But you don't even really get a hint of peppermint tequila. Like it's more just regular icing, and it got little red flakes in there.
Oh, okay.
But that gingerbread cookie is good, y'all. That cookie
I wish I would have known. I could have had some with my eggnog. I ain't got. Oh, I'm gonna get some.
That's what I be doing. I also the Trader Joe's gingerbread cookies are good as well.
I feel like they go to Trader Joe's because everybody talk about all their food, and I need to see what they talk about.
I went to Trader Joe's. They had the pomegranate waters or drinks, or I don't know what they were. At first, I didn't think I liked it, but it grew on me, especially when you put it with some liquor honey or like a little cocktail. Baby, it hit. That was like, y'all, it hit. But I got to go in Trader Joe's again too. But one is super far from me, and then two, honey, it was just so peoply last time. Like I said, I just do not like that. But I do have some stuff, like some holiday flavor stuff I have to try, like that I just haven't tried.
I'm not
I did try the maple whipped cream. Look at me saying I don't have nothing with food and I coming up with all this stuff. I did try the maple at Aldi. They had some like maple flavor whipped cream.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, it's the only way I can get through that pumpkin spice dog on coffee I put. It's the only way
I don't know why you put it.
I don't know why either, girl. And it must have been so many K-cups. But I put that whipped cream on it. And usually I don't like no whipped cream on my coffee or nothing. But I put that whipped cream on it, and I don't know. It just gives it a different flavor. And I got rid of, the pumpkin spice creamer wasn't really that nasty. But this coffee is it's just too pumpkin-y or too something. So I don't know. That's it, I think.
That's the wrap. I have a quote. And this is for me too, because it's thinking will not overcome fear, but action will. Because y'all know we be letting fear get in our way, and we overthink, and if we just do it, you can do it scared, but ain't nothing gonna change until you do it. So I'm giving fear the middle finger and just pushing forward from now on. Hopefully, I'ma try. I ain't even about to sit up here and lie to y'all, but I'ma try my best, because fear be getting the best of you, girls. So just remember, with your action, you can overcome it. And that's it.
I love it. I do want to highlight it's December 2nd. So we in December, baby. We about to end out the year. Super exciting. So I do want to highlight, y'all drop down in the comments, let me know. I know a lot of churches do this. I actually started doing this earlier this year, but I've had 2 words this year, which was confidence, which I am going to roll over into 2022, and then just expectancy. So y'all just let me know what words y'all are ending the year out of, or going to be starting the year with. Alrighty, and that's all for the show. It's been another episode of the JPP Girls. We out. Bye. What's up, everybody? It's your girl Ashley from the Justpoddinpodcast with Ashley and Tequila, where a podcast is just a podcast. And I'm here because Tequila and I would like to thank each and every one of our listenerships. Whether you listen to us on Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, or view us on YouTube, or on one of our other 7 different platforms, we just wanted to say thank you. And keep doing what you're doing. Subscribing, following, liking, commenting, sharing us with your family and friends, sharing us on your social media. All of that helps more people find us and become a part of the Just Poddin family. Also, if you would like to write us, you can do so at justpoddinpodcast@gmail.com. And if you're looking for more ways to support the Just Poddin podcast, you can do so at anchor.fm/justpoddin. All right, everybody. We love you. We out. Fire.